What's up guys, Joe Frodo here. This is technically not an episode of the update series because this is something that I need to just do to make it very clear what's going on because, yeah, my channel's got a strike on it, which hasn't happened in a very long time. So I'm just kind of going to take this episode of the update series, which is actually not an episode, to just kind of go over what the game plan is for the next 2 weeks because I'm going to have to kind of change up some of my plans for about 2 weeks. So, of course, everybody's probably just telling me to either change my format, as they always do when this stuff happens, or you're probably telling me at this point to not even worry about it and just keep posting because they're not going to strike me again or whatever. Whatever camp you fall in, I have sort of what I'm going to be doing for this week and next week on lockdown, just because I've been through this before. This has been a while since I've had to do this, but I have contacted all the people I need to contact. Some of them are ignoring me, some of them have already told me to F off, and others I'm still waiting on responses for. So let's just get right into that right now. So of course the first thing I did when I got a strike on my Fairy Tail reaction video was submit a counter notification, and YouTube immediately denied that counter notification. Like, usually it takes them like 48 hours to get back and respond. It took them less than 7 hours to respond to my counter notice, and they basically just told me I have no rights to the video and that I am basically going to have to either submit a retraction request to the person who striked me, or I'm going to just have to wait out the 3 months to get the strike cleared up. So I'm kind of at a loss as to what my options are with YouTube because they're usually a little more open and responsive than that, but I was shut down immediately. So YouTube, out of the question. The company that struck me, the German company Comiso GM whatever, they actually have an email that I contacted to request a retraction saying like, look, this is a reaction video. A lot of the companies that are involved with this production I'm in good standings with, or I've worked with in the past, or in general don't care, whatever. I was, contacting them to try to get that sorted. I'm like, I'll take the video down if you want. What are your requirements? What do you want from me? And it's been now 2 days. They haven't responded, so I'm guessing they're probably never going to respond because they're the kind of company that shows up, causes trouble, leaves, and then YouTube does nothing about it, even though they have clearly made a false claim, and that false claim, for me, affects my channel greatly, but for them, it's a little slap on the wrist, and they get to go about whatever they want to do after that. So that's where I sit with them right now. As for other things that I can do, so the only other thing I can do is there was a contest I was in a couple years back that was in partnership. So if you guys remember the old streaming service Daisuki, they had One Punch Man and a couple other shows. They had Dragon Ball Super, all these other streaming shows available. And I had actually, during this competition I was in with that company, got a couple of PR and creator studio access emails so that I could actually email back and forth with certain members of that company. And so I have contacted Kodakawa, and I don't know how that's going to go, just because it's been a very long time since I've done any sort of contacting Kodakawa or any of these other companies involved with other shows. I just kind of came out of the blue and said, hey, there's a company that claimed one of my videos, that it features one of your videos and is promoting it. What do you want to do here? What should we do here? Kind of refreshing their memories on where I came from and how I got the email. Whether they respond or not is still going to be kind of up in the air. I'm waiting on that, but I don't know if they'll respond. I'm hoping they do. I'm pretty sure Comiso is not going to respond at all, and YouTube has already told me to right off, so we'll see what happens. So the plan for this month, or rather the next 2 weeks, is at this point I'm going to hold off on the Fairy Tail reactions for a little bit. They're not gone. I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to kind of put them on hold for a moment, just to play it safe and see if they come back and strike any other videos on my channel. If they do strike another video, then that's it. I'm going to move it to another platform, or I'm going to basically, at that point, everything that's been posted is getting taken down, or rather unlisted. With one strike, I'm more likely to think that it was just kind of a fluke that they came across my channel and said, that's not ours, but we'll claim it because it's got copyrighted content in it. They struck it, they left, and YouTube had nothing to do with it or had no repercussions, and they clearly don't care. They just want to strike and leave. So we'll see if I get a second strike within the next 2 weeks. If I don't, we will resume our Fairy Tail reactions as normal. If I do get another strike, every Fairy Tail reaction is coming down, and we're going into sort of lockdown mode until I can get things sorted, because I'm not losing 33,000 subscribers. If I do, I'm not starting YouTube again. Like, I've been through this enough. I don't want to have to deal with this to a level where I've lost everything, especially how far we've come. I'm not losing this channel. I'm not losing this channel again. If I do lose this channel again, I'm not starting over, and that's it. So I don't want to play to that ball yet, because I don't think we're going to be there, but that's where I stand with that. So right now, one strike, Fairy Tail's on hold for 2 weeks, just to kind of wait it out, see how the tides go, see how everything is, and then if everything's fine, we'll get back into reactions as they were. Other shows, like One Punch Man's reviews, I've had some issues with those staying up for some reason. Well, only episode 3 has had an issue with staying up, and I think that was because I probably left a bit too long of a clip in there. And then when I fixed that one, they found another one that was a bit too long. But in general, that one is going to remain. My random reactions are going to remain. My tech videos are going to remain. Funny Friday will stay as is Funny Friday. It's just going to be Wednesday for the next 2 weeks that we are not going to be doing anything with Fairy Tail. We're going to let it sit, see what happens from there, and just fingers crossed that everything goes okay. Every time I get a strike, and it's been a very long time, I get frustrated just because I know that there are companies that do this that have no repercussions when they falsely strike a channel, and the channels take the brunt of the guilty until proven innocent stance that YouTube takes. And when they are able to prove that they're correct, there's nothing, like, they get all their stuff back, their name is cleared, their strikes are gone, their channel's back to 100%, but the person who made the false claim has no repercussions. They don't have to deal with any backlash or anything. They just, all right, yeah, cool, you made a strike, the person proved that it wasn't them, have a nice day. And it just drives me insane. So yeah, before I get on a rant, that's basically what's going on for this month. These next 2 weeks. We're going to hold off on Fairy Tail for the next 2 weeks, just to kind of let things tide over, see how things go. Then we're going to move on to watching it again after those 2 weeks are over, as long as I don't get a strike. If I do get a strike again, I'm taking every Fairy Tail video down from the channel, and we're putting it on hold until I can sort this stuff out. Or in the worst case scenario, we're waiting for the 3 months that it takes for a strike to clear. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully it won't come to that. But that's the plan with Fairy Tail. I will find something to fill the Wednesday time slot for the next 2 weeks. I'm not sure what it is. Today is basically just going to be this video and the repost of One Punch Man. And then I'm going to also have the One Punch Man, the newest, or the episode 4 review that I've been sitting on. I'm going to have that posted as soon as I can. Hopefully today, possibly tomorrow, alongside a tech video. But yeah, Mondays are going to still try to be consistently One Punch Man reviews. Tuesdays are going to be sort of an anything goes day. Wednesdays we'll find something for tomorrow or for next week. And then Thursday tech reviews, Friday Funny Friday. So that's the plan. Holding off on Fairy Tail for 2 weeks. Please be patient for those 2 weeks. I will probably still record the reactions, so I'm not going to get spoiled by people. And then I'll just post them whenever they are available, or rather, once those 2 weeks are up and I know that I'm not going to get screwed over by some German company that has no affiliation with any company involved at all with the production of Fairy Tail, but that's a different rant. I'm not going to get in that. Sorry, when I get a strike on my channel, I get a bit on edge. Anyway, guys, that's the plan. That's what's going on. Thanks for your support when I posted this. I'm really glad that you guys understand where I'm coming from and aren't like the older, smaller channel versions of my comments that were just telling me how wrong I was to be doing reaction videos in the format I was. I appreciate you guys understanding. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you there. Make sure to be there, and have a good one.